we find ourselves in the city of Denrith, a city that has been under siege for 75 years, ever since the Emperor decided that it was coming in and the Empire decided to make its way west. Denrith fought back, refusing to fall under its banner. Now, as the Emperor has passed and the new blood has risen, Denrith sees peace at the walls, if not for a brief moment. Soldiers not far, but still no attacks. Going into the city, we see bustling streets. We see a thriving economy. We see people working, doing what they need to get by day to day. As we move closer to the city center, we see a school where students are going in and out of classes as the day goes on. And as we fall to evening and the city changes, more of a lively atmosphere, we move to a temple that has deep connections to the night. A church of Selûne, goddess of the moon, travelers, navigators, goodly lycanthropes, adventurers. And an individual, dressed in the same school uniform we saw just moments ago, is striding up the steps. A figure perched on the ledge just above the door notices this individual, giving signal to their compatriots, letting them know someone is here to visit, and someone is here to speak, possibly with G Block, Cell 3, Squad Delta. Arlen, as you approach the interior of this church, you see a slightly elderly man, maybe in his late 60s, wearing a nice dark blue with silver accented robe. He stands in the middle of the aisle, just kind of looking about, checking the different pews, making sure that some of the individuals that have been gathered to just say a prayer or to stop in and give offerings are taken care of. And as we look around, Arlen, you you begin to notice figures up high on different balconies, some on different pillars. You also pick up a few individuals that are just lightly concealing weapons behind normal clothes. They're all eyeing at you. And as you approach this individual wearing the blue and silver, their focus is latched to you. Ah, a Ravenweather boy. What can I help you with today, son?
I'm looking for the hunters.
He kind of looks around.
I presume you know what I'm talking about, yes?
Oh, I may have some inkling as to what you're speaking of. Can we speak in my my office?
I suppose this is a very important matter, and
Oh, I understand.
It should be dealt with as quickly as possible.
But it should also be dealt with discreetly. So let's speak in a more private setting.
As you wish.
Right. Follow me. You're led back behind where the altar is at the very front, or well, I guess the back of the church, to a very simple looking office. A nice light brown wood desk. Simple chair. Few bookshelves line the walls. You see a lot of actually copies of manuscripts on these walls. Not really the original text itself. And as you enter, just before the door can be closed behind you, 5 individuals appear in the hallway, entering the door. They shut it behind you as you step forward. Well, now that we're all here, sorry for the secrecy. We just don't like to put that out there that there's certain mystical individuals keeping guard.
Arlen is a kind of a tall half elf, although he looks much more human than elf. And standing in front of the priest. Are the 5 behind him?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I think he kind of looks over his shoulder. He's wearing like this kind of very puffy, the like Renaissance. Da Vinci from the Assassin's Creed, like wearing like that same sort of shirt, not with the big puffy hat, but that same sort of like big puffy shirt. And like very like I think if we were to look at him and like assess his like capabilities as a fighter, he like clearly is some sort of fighter. He has like a long, like very ornate rapier that is inscribed with some sort of like maybe family inscription on it. It has lots of initials and things like that, maybe some of them. And he kind of whips around and just directly stops addressing the priest all at once, and just, I was sent to gather you.
Lucian just kind of looks at him as, for what reason, might I ask?
I know of a goblin that has stolen something from me that I must get back as soon as physically possible.
Lucian, the kind of like, oh god, I forgot what height I made him. Closer to 6 foot tall, mostly human looking. As human as the eye can see. With dark hair, pale skin, just like looks at Arlen with this kind of puzzled, confused look. You called for us for a missing item?
Well, the monster has my thing, and I need it back. It's a monster, yes, that's what you do, right?
I'm sorry, do we look like mercenaries?
Yes.
It's not something we can do just so easily. It's like, needs planning
The
and
hovel
everything.
sent me to you because it was a lesser threat, and they sent me to you. That's...
Oh, it comes from the hovel.
Yes, yeah, of course. What, you think I just know about these sorts of things? Well, I do, but...
Oh, you got a plan?
We go, we kill the fucking monster, and we get my thing back.
Okay, that's a bit of language there, I get it, but... Okay. I'll need a bigger briefing than that.
As will I.
I kind of liked what Colin and Axe are doing with like the very organic character description. It's just kind of like sprinkling that in. So,
I can do that.
Breeze, as you're talking, like as you're
okay.
kind of stepping up to speak, you're good.
Yeah, Breeze is a 6 foot Air Genasi. He's got like this light blue color on his skin that would almost look transparent, almost seeing through like tainted glass-ish. He's a guy. He's got a ponytail with white hair, and it's shaved on each side. And he's got white eyes. Like, you can't really see a pupil. It's very white, almost like a blind guy's eye. That's about it. Dressed in pretty regular roguish attires. Doesn't go out much.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
will you do it or not?
I think I can handle things here if it helps with your decision. I don't
I mean,
foresee
simply,
you being gone for very long.
It's a monster. That's what you do, right? The Ravenweather Academy sent me to the hovel. The hovel sent me to you.
You've been using the word monster a lot. Is that like don't want to say what it is, or
Goblin.
He did say.
oh,
It's
goblin?
Goblin
Oh, sorry, I
terrorizing
wasn't-
the sewers.
Oh,
What kind of goblin?
dealt with goblins before. I mean, I don't like most of the times they kind of just.
I want you to know I've been doing so much to not say that.
I had to. I'm sorry.
I think I'll need everyone's opinion on this. I'm fine with goblins. I don't like. I can beat them up.
I don't have any problem with
I
goblins.
suppose if they sent you here to us after going to them first, and they sent you our direction to solve your problem, I don't suppose why we could not help.
I think as long as things can be handled here in our absence, then we can help you with your goblin problem.
It's goblins so much, man.
What kind of goblin are you referring to? How,
Little, green, wears a big cloak.
So we're dealing with a
It's a
cultist.
fucking goblin.
Right. Like, you say that, but you're generalizing all goblins as just one thing. See, I know some goblins who would not take that lightly. As
I
Edward
think-
kind of stands up and walks towards Arlen, almost hurt by what he says, taking offense, but also not.
Arlen, looking at this dragonborn, what does he see like walking?
He
towards
seems
him?
like a broad figure with a hood. Really, it looks like you know this is some kind of mage or spellcaster user. There's intricate details on his clothes and walks towards you. Not intimidating, but not afraid of also talking back to you. He's definitely heard of you and knows of you and knows your reputation a bit, and wants to make it known that he's not afraid of talking back.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello.
Because, I know some goblin folk, personally. There's...
Oh, does it look something like this? This?
That's not a
It's a
goblin.
bit like that, right? It's a little bit. I made it myself. I drew it myself.
Yeah, it's Breeze. We get it.
They
Yeah.
lost them.
We get it, Breeze. It's okay.
What? Okay, the drawing does not look like a goblin at all. Have you seen
It
a
is-
goblin before?
I mean,
Just
I
humor him.
haven't
Just
seen
humor
him that much.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
sorry.
It,
I'm sorry
it was
for
kind of
making
dark
him.
and everything, and like I just kind of, and they die real quick.
I like to just quickly pull Arlen aside, just like turn him around and just whisper, Don't worry about him. Just humor him for a minute. I'm sorry about my companion.
Our friend doesn't have many artistic skills, you'll have to excuse him.
Just pretend it's okay.
Anyway, I think that I can handle the fort here. Well, if you feel that you need to go and take care of this.
Right. Well,
Everything
thank
should
you.
be fine here.
Are you certain?
What's your name again?
Father
Arlen?
Blythe?
Not Arlen, the NPC.
You've known me for 2 years.
You know I'm not with names. Edward.
Father, thank
That's
you.
my name.
We'll be back soon.
Father, Dad.
Father, Dad, man.
Father, Papa.
Yeah.
Father, Daddy.
Father dead.
Father Blythe.
Oh my god. It did not
Oh,
take
yeah,
us long
sorry.
to go crazy.
Sorry, I forgot the character description. When they'll have spoken, you would have seen this 5'9" humanoid with very grey skin, but a bit. They're quite lean, but wearing chainmail armor. So as they move, you can hear them. They're kind of looking at Arlen with an indifference, kind of not really feeling one way or the other. But there is no respect in their eyes towards Arlen's character.
Damn.
That's fair enough.
Damn.
And then leaning on the back wall, seemingly not paying attention, just kind of with a book in their hand, you see this gray tabaxi with... He's about 5'6". He's got some like dark brown and black stripes. Some of them look a little too not like stripes, but close enough. And he will look up upon Father saying he can handle things and kind of snap his book closed and be like, okay, when are we leaving?
Now,
I think the sooner the better.
I can pay
I'm
you
ready to go.
as soon as.
I'm just ready to go. Let's. Oh, we're getting paid too. Oh, it's great.
I mean, isn't that?
Don't say that.
I hire you to do a thing, and you do the thing, right?
I mean, I've been in pretty bad. Like we've seen pretty bad employers over the years. Anyway.
Well, I am at least a man of my word, right? I would pay you. I would pay you. Yes.
Well, I don't know. I'd have to ask Edward. He seems to not like you so much. Anyway.
Regardless, what we're going to be doing will be helping the people stopping this problem.
That is
Yeah,
what
yeah.
And help as soon as we can.
Ravaging wherever the fuck. I just need my thing back, to be honest with you.
Can I clarify, is it just the one goblin, or are there a few?
Probably
I don't
one.
want to
Never
walk
just
in
one
with
goblin.
any
It's
surprises.
Probably.
Dan,
So
would I
just-
have a wanted poster or anything like that? Like,
Yeah,
would I
you
have
probably
any
would.
sort of,
of the goblin.
yeah,
Mhm.
I think I would unfurl the like the poster and hand it probably hand it to Bax, and it would
That
it
goblin looks
literally
like?
is it's a this kind of like rude, nasty drawing of a like of a goblin, basically. Like you look at it and like that's definitely made to look this person looks like far more intimidating than they are, right? Like you know how sometimes you see like a police sketch and you're like, that's racist.
Can you
God.
post
like,
it in the
Flynn
general
Rider's
chat?
nose being wrong all the time.
Yeah, I could do that.
Also, Dan, a
Hmm.
goblin alone.
Yeah.
Can I history that?
Yeah, I'll let you history that.
Do I?
Lucian kind of like looks over at the wanted poster to just kind of.
Okay, yeah, never mind. I act like I didn't ask.
I'm waiting for it to be sent before.
No. This is the. Okay, I was gonna say
Let's
this
see
is
if
the
they
first
DD.
roll of the campaign, my guy. We need to know what it is.
What do you get, brother?
You got a
That's
4.
a 4.
Off to a great start.
This is
You-
the best start we could have hoped for.
I'm taking out a new
Alright.
set of die.
So I'll say you have heard rumors of goblins that came from the countryside and like snuck their way into the city because like there wasn't anything to like raid outside anymore, as like they brought
Mhm.
most of the people within the walls. So there are some that are just kind of around. If this thing is like stealing from them, then like that could track. Like it doesn't seem far-fetched.
I think we should prepare to face a few and accept the.
But he said it was just one. we're gonna trust him.
We should be
We should at
prepared,
least be prepared
so we
for
don't
Be
more.
vigilant.
we
Let's
don't get
not.
caught off guard. That's the last
You
thing we
guys
want.
seem like you're doing such a big deal about everything. All right, we'll prepare.
I just want to ensure success.
Oh, God.
No.
No, just keep going.
Oh,
Keep
Oh.
going.
oh.
Yeah, just keep going.
Hey Dan, what's going on stream? Oh, there we go.
Hey, so I took out a new set of dice, and I rolled it, and then D20 rolled a 1. So
Oh.
But you
Maybe another
should.
set of
After
dice?
looking at the poster, Bax will have even less respect visually towards Olin. Almost hatred, you would say.
But he's still getting paid to do a job, so
Being professional,
yeah.
like when you've got a
Being
boss that you
professional.
really don't like and you want to quit but you need the money.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hey,
I
listen,
respect it.
we're in G block, guys. This is fine.
The fact that you guys are even getting to leave the temple is kind of a godsend.
Kind of crazy.
Yeah, because normally this
Yeah.
doesn't
I
happen.
would- I would suppose that probably there's some sort of like proof that like I can just say like, oh, the hovel sent me, but I probably like have some sort of proof, right, Dan? Like it's
Yeah,
not
there's
just
probably
oh,
like
yeah, I know a guy.
yeah,
You'd get your task approved. You'd get the quest approved and everything. The hovel,
Yeah.
you know.
yeah. There
write
would
it all on
definitely
the
be
parchment.
there would definitely be like a writ of passage that you would get, like
Mhm.
you know, confirming your claim that the hovel did send you. Whether that's we'll say it's a small medallion that gets sent your way.
Okay. Yeah, I also
Um,
like with the wanted poster, like unfurl with the medallion too at the same time, like it's all one kind of like package.
Mm-hmm. And we'll say that the medallion itself has the symbol for Alpha on the top, and then the symbol for Delta on the bottom half. So it's Alpha is passing this quest along to you.
Okay.
It
I
seems
think
we
as
have
long as
the
we're all
papers in
prepared.
place. Yes.
Yeah?
Hmm.
I think as long as we're all ready to go, we should leave as soon as we can.
Agreed.
I am ready. Whenever you are. Can we get a description of what this item is so we know what we are looking for?
Right. That's probably a good idea.
I'll deal with that. You deal with the goblin.
No. You asked us to get your item back.
No, I asked you to deal with the goblin, and that's your specialty, right?
Well, our specialty is whatever you need
I'm-
us to do.
He wants us to deal with the goblin. I think he's making a
think-
good point. You guys are seeing
Because
so
we're
far
gonna
into
be-
this.
Right.
Guys, we're going
Yeah,
out.
because
Guys,
we're
guys, we're
dealing
going out.
Breeze, I like you.
Because we're going to be dealing with the goblin for you, I think it might be a good idea if we do get a description of the item, so that if we find it while dealing with the goblin, we know what to pass back to you.
And also
Standard
not to
procedure.
accidentally damage you, right?
Even just a brief description.
What is it? A pendant, an amulet, a bracelet, a ring?
He kind of looks around for a few seconds, and says, it's a silver pocket watch sized item on a chain.
Right.
So pocket
Right.
watch size, but not a pocket watch.
The unholy
Yeah, do
demonical
not open
pocket
it.
watch of extra doom. Yeah.
Do
Okay.
not open it.
Right. Okay. We
All
won't.
right.
Okay.
All right,
Lucian's good.
Let's get good.
We're off.
Wrap up and
Yeah.
let's go.
you guys make your way outside of the temple, heading onto the front steps. Again, it's evening. You know from your watches, just kind of, you know, patrolling just around the area of the church itself, that this section of the city is fairly upstanding. There's not a lot of rowdiness, but you know, you see some nighttime cafes that are just open, people sitting at tables and chairs along the street. A few
Is the
horse,
pirate bar still there?
different city.
Different
Fuck,
thing.
that's right. Damn it. I was hoping.
A few carriages pass by, seemingly carrying goods in one and then passengers in another. Small rats and mice scurry across the cobblestone road as you cross over into the less reputable side of the city. It's not
As
far.
y'all walk, Arlen continually fiddles with something. Like he is out of sight of you guys constantly. Like every time, like he's turning his back to you, like and fiddles with something, and then like kind of changes direction down a street a little bit, and then like you walk, and then he kind of like turns his back to everybody, and like kind of subtly, kind of not subtly, then like changes like down this way.
Mhm.
Do
And
you-
not far.
Excuse me, Mr.
Oh, go ahead.
Arlen. Do you know where we're going?
Yes, yeah, yes. I have the exact location. I assure you.
Can I insight check that?
Sure.
Yeah.
Second roll of the
Can I
campaign.
also insight check this? I really
Third
wanna
roll of the
insight check this
campaign.
as well.
Fourth roll of the
Uh,
campaign.
Yeah. I'm deception or persuasion, depending
Yep.
on whichever the truth is. Yeah.
Yep. And don't tell me which one it is. Just tell me your number.
I got
Is that the
a
DC?
21.
I rolled a 4.
Yo, just
Tell me
like
the
me.
Tell me the truth.
15.
It was
Okay.
also my
I,
first roll of the campaign.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh.
Hell yeah.
I got a 10.
He's telling
Well,
the
the
truth.
DC
He
is
does exactly
4.
know.
So you pass, and yes,
Mm.
dead serious,
Yeah,
dead
yeah.
ass. My guy knows exactly where he's going.
At least he believes he knows exactly where he's
Right.
going. About that.
I wanna
Yeah.
be like in the middle of the pack, and then I kind of like sneak up to the front next to him, and I kind of want to like nudge him and be like, "Are you like tracking this item right now?"
Like
What
an
does
ask
it
him.
matter to you?
item or something?
Well, you look like you're looking at something over and over and then over and over and over and over.
Just do the job you were paid.
Okay, yeah, no, okay, yeah. No, I was wondering because that was pretty cool, like technology and everything.
God, I hate this guy.
Nerd.
God, I didn't realize
I
we-
love
Is
Breeze.
this-
I
is
just
this
want to
the
throw that
nerd
out
squad
there.
right now? Is this the nerd
He's just-
squad right now?
I love
He
it.
just really wants to make friends, like.
Poor Breeze,
Oh my
dude.
God. He's
Anyway.
trying.
Why is he racist?
Not Breeze, not
Go
Breeze.
for the law.
Arlen. Damn, we like Breeze until we find out that he's just a raging
That's what you
misogynist.
think.
Fucking
We like
hates
Breeze
orcs.
until he calls back to Slaw.
Hates orcs and hates women even more.
Oh Jesus! He is
Oh,
the sole
so
cause
I've
of the
missed out
aloneness
of the-
epidemic.
So if I missed
Big
out of the
rip,
character
dude.
description that I meant to add in, when you look at backs, like 1 second you'll look at them, and you're kind of like, oh, this is a guy. But the next time you look at them, you're like, oh, I thought they were a guy. They must be a girl. And every time you look at
Massive
them, it just
tits.
changes. You can't tell.
Massive honker.
Ahooga.
I like to think just to fuck with someone, like you would do that, where you, as a changeling, you just kind of like make your
Every
breast
5
size like.
seconds, I just grow myself boobs.
sli- No, I'm saying like just make them like
He's in the-
slightly,
he's-
slightly bigger, like just
He's
like
in the character creation. He's in
fractionally.
the character creation, and he's just like.
It's like the Skyrim slider.
yeah.
Oh my god. Then you look one, they're flat chested. 5 minutes later, they're just like massive.
Bon
chain cuffs.
Hongaros.
Fucking yeah.
And by the
fucking
time we
anime
take
tits.
the next turn, they're gone again.
Honestly, that's so based.
Yeah.
I want to clarify,
So-
they don't actually grow and like
Yeah,
reduce
yeah,
their breast size.
Does Mango still apply to season
I
3?
called
Yes,
Mango,
it does.
Yeah. Yoda called Mango, guys.
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, so
All of
you
have
guys
said
make
it.
you guys make your way into the less reputable side of Denrith, the border where you are basically at with the church. Just kind of neighbors the few blocks that are home to brothels, home to gambling houses, home to some less than reputable taverns and bars. It's in an alleyway that, Arlen, as you turn down, you get about halfway through, and the direction of your tracker rapidly shifts right behind you. And then you walk down the other way. It rapidly shifts right behind you. And as you look down, you see a manhole cover.
Here.
Here?
And Arlen just stands there kind of expectantly.
Really? You
Here.
just walk up back on yourself like 3 times. Are you sure?
He looks down at the manhole cover.
Well,
Well,
Okay then.
And he
he like
stands there
shifts
expectantly.
shifts his gear to like make sure everything's all like not ruffled and messed up before. I'm not the strength one this time around, so someone else has to do that. I have a +0, so
I also have a +0, so
I can try and lift the manhole cover.
Sure,
Also-
we'll just say, as a group,
as a group, yeah. We're just
collectively.
giving that 4-1 down the lines. Like I cannot do
I-
strength enough now. Don't look at me.
I have a +2 to strength unless someone's got something
Yeah, you're
higher
good.
than that.
I think you have the highest strength, if I'm
Zero.
being completely honest. I don't
Oh,
think
no.
anyone is higher than that.
Oh
I'm the
no!
rise of the
It's fine.
campaign.
no.
Yeah.
We don't need strength, it's fine.
Winks all around.
Uh-oh, all twinks.
Oops, all twinks.
let's hope I
Yoda,
don't
can we get an oops, all berries, but instead of the berries, you replace them with
All twinks.
the character pictures?
Even
And you
that
replace
isn't, like,
berries with twinks.
muscular, They're lean. They're like on the twink
Like-
end of strong.
Gymnast.
Twonk.
Gymnast build.
Back to the top.
Look at that. Reed,
You
what
lift
is
up
your
the cover, and the smell hits you very quickly. It is pungent. This
Arlen
is
was prepared. He's got
yeah.
a clothespin.
this city has a very productive sewer system, as well as a water treatment system. Again, magic makes everything better. And with the city needing to be self-sustained, with being basically under siege for almost 100 years, it helps to have waste moved out through underground methods. As you all descend, you're standing in what's basically just a tunnel, outstretched in either direction. Arlen, you get the sense that you should be going to the right, which would actually be heading closer to the temple.
I do. Without any explanation to the rest of the group.
Shocking.
Lucian like takes his
Alright.
scarf over and like holds it over his nose just for something, and then follows suit after hopping down.
I need to know what I missed. We went down in the sewers.
Yes, we're
Yes.
in the sewers going to the right towards the temple.
Arlen has a clothespin that he
Axel
brought
have gone
out.
in last.
Mhm.
So you guys make your way through this tunnel system, and as you do, you maybe have to circle around one more time than you normally would have if you had just been walking in a straight line, as your tracker seems to have gotten a bit not confused, but just not pulling in the right direction for a small brief period. What's everyone's passive perceptions, actually?
12.
10.
Arlen as well.
Arlen's is my passive
14.
is 11.
Okay. So we got 11, 10, 14, 12, 14, and Axe, I'm sorry, what was yours?
I was also 12.
12? Okay.
I'm at
Um,
13, but
Oh, you're at 13. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Didn't see the right fingers.
yeah, my pinky's fucked. No.
Then I will say 13 or higher.
Damn it.
You, as you kind of get turned around, you swear out of the corner of your eye, you see a rabbit jumping away. You swear that you see that. But as you look back and actually focus on what you're looking at, there's nothing there. It was just an empty stretch of the sewer. So, you continue on.
Can my 12 notice people noticing the rabbit, but not the rabbit itself?
Sure.
Yay.
You notice them do like a double take.
Did you see something? This is just
I thought
whoever's
I did.
closest to him. Oh,
I thought I did, but there's nothing there.
strange.
You continue on. As you are making your way, you begin to come up on wider tunnels, a bit more open. You know that when the city's sewer system was built, the hovel, which is underneath Ravenweather Academy, had to be dug around. And as you kind of are making your way through this temple, you're getting the same building techniques here. Like, this is older than the sewer, older than the modern sewer, at least. It's more built out, deeper. Seems to be kind of going on a slight decline as it opens up and as the ceiling gets taller. And as you make your way down into this deeper section, you can tell that you're actually very close to the church itself. As you are continuing on, you see sparks come from what looks to be some kind of basin that's set off to the side down a hallway. These sparks are first magenta, then a couple green, and then some dark purple. You get close.
Colors.
No, you don't. And as you get closer to this, as you're kind of like, maybe slowly moving up to it, your tracker, Arlen, is going nuts.
I think Arlen, in a very change of like bold and brash, goes to very small and stealthy and insignificant, like clearly displaying like that he knows how to be like bold and brash, but also stealthy. He very quickly just kind of like shrinks down into this kind of like hunched over pose and signals for all of you to kind of do the same.
I hide.
Great. Can I get a stealth check from everyone, just to have that on record?
I'm not taking this anymore.
20.
9. God damn it.
11.
Why are my rolls shit right now?
16.
I know I'm rolling with disadvantage, so I'm saying what each roll is as I'm rolling it. So the
Sure.
first one is
23.
25.
Damn.
Gonna be a 5 or less.
19.
23.
I suck.
Did you say
apparently.
disadvantage?
Yeah,
Okay.
Because chainmail.
Okay.
so it was a 19. Yeah, but I have a +7 to stealth, so it works
Jeez,
out,
I forget
kind
that.
of.
I mean, you keep the 5. Disadvantage,
Huh?
you keep the lowest one.
Yeah, so I rolled a 25 and then 19.
Oh, 25!
Yeah!
Yeah.
Jesus Christ, I heard 5!
No.
It's the British.
Oh.
It's the British.
It's the British.
The British.
The British makes you not be able to hear the word 20.
Yeah.
20. 20.
20.
20.
I'm leaving.
20. Sorry.
25.
I
Max
apologize.
falls over and has a heart attack.
Me when British.
And then we all get spotted and we all die.
Alright.
No. I got this,
Jeez.
guys. If you fall over and die, I got you. You're not out of this yet.
God damn it.
I'm a cleric.
Fuck, I
but it's
want to
too
be
late.
out of it.
Just let me go. I'll be happier.
I don't have to be British
I go
anymore.
play Repo.
I don't have to be British anymore.
Anyway,
Oh my god.
you all, are you just sneaking up to this this entrance?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm assuming that you'll go like 3 on one side, 3 on another, like kind of crossover.
Yeah.
Those with the higher stealth. So you do so, and as you peer down this this hallway, you see, like I said, a very open basin looking area, built of old brick. Again, this seems to be a very old section of the underground. And as you kind of let your eyes adjust to the light, dark vision excluded, shut up, you see a workbench, kind of. It's like what a kid would think would be on like a toolbox workshed and a tool workbench. It looks like there's just kind of like tools and like different things around. You see that like behind that is piles of bones, just kind of littered, like of rats, of small creatures. You see what looks to be like a mirror of some kind just hanging in the middle of this area. And as you kind of like really focus, you can see at the workbench a small creature wearing a cloak, working on something, and occasionally sparks fly off of it. This
Can I cast
thing,
Hunter's Mark on it?
sure.
You
I don't
can
think
do
a
it.
Keep track
creature-
of it.
I don't think a creature knows when Hunter's Mark is cast on it.
Yeah, I see. Is the
It
target
doesn't
aware?
say whether it knows or not.
Then I'll say it's fine.
Does it have a
You do
somatic
that.
component?
I don't think it has
Does
a
it have a
verbal.
somatic component? Verbal? Yeah, sorry.
You're good. No, I don't think it does.
It's
No,
purely
it's
verbal.
the V, whatever the V is.
It's
Then yeah,
it's
it is.
only verbal.
Really?
You have to say something. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll just say with your stealth being a 19, it's fine. Like, because you don't have to go,
Thank you.
Hunter's Mark! You can say, like,
That'd be
Hunter's
really
Mark.
funny.
You know?
It's okay. Once it's
Fucking
cast,
get
we can
that
track
guy.
it. It's fine.
That one! Yeah, you cast Hunter's Mark on it, that's fine. As you get a better look at what it's working on, as it kind of adjusts itself, you see that it is the silver box.
So that's the item and that's the goblin. We gotta fuck shit up.
I think Arlen would quietly, ahead of everyone, kind of sneak forward. Not with the intention to get the creature or to do anything to the creature, but to get the little silver pendant on a chain box. on
Is
a
it
chain.
like, are you like going into a position where you'd be at risk of getting attacked by the creature?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so I think we need to move up.
Yeah, I'm down for that.
I'm
I
not
think
letting
Lucy
him
might
die.
probably quietly like try
First
to
of
pull
all,
out
are
the
we
two his two main weapons
certain-
and get ready to fight.
Are we absolutely certain that is the goblin mentioned by Arlen?
Looking at the
Arlen
wanted
seems
poster.
transfixed.
Oh.
I mean, because he said it's in the dark and we're behind it. So we don't
Yeah,
see
but
his
you can
face.
also you have dark vision. I mean, looking at the description, the cloak
Oh.
seems to be very similar.
I don't, but okay.
I have dark
Do
vision.
changelings not have dark
I
vision?
think I have dark vision.
No.
Changelings don't have dark vision. Okay, well, you really quickly change into a race
Wait,
that has
yeah.
dark vision.
All right, so back.
No, I don't.
No,
Don't make me change
Dude,
without my
no, back-
permission.
Bax can't see.
Bax
Okay, so
can.
Bax sees sparks.
Fuck it. I think it's dumb that you can't just change your eyes to be
Neither
able
do
to see in the
dragonborns.
dark. It's fine. Whatever. You change your eyes to be
But
able to
yeah,
see in
so-
the dark.
Okay.
So
Changelings
for
have dark
sure,
vision,
so
that's
it's just
stupid.
a Tabaxi.
Okay.
Just
fine.
a Tabaxi.
I remember if I do.
I can sense
Do
where
I?
it is because my
You do.
hunter's mark.
Yeah.
That's
yeah.
The
Alright.
vaguely humanoid does.
Yeah.
I believe Air Genasi do as well.
Mm.
I don't know.
But you see in
No.
shades of like light blue. Is that
Yes,
wrong?
I do.
No, that's only the fire Genasi.
Really?
Yeah.
And
They're
water
the only ones who have a
Genasi.
different.
Yeah, water
Mm,
genasi, I know.
Yeah,
can.
water Genasi see in shades of blue.
Do they?
Or wait, did I have dark vision because I was a rogue?
Because you're a cat.
I don't
I think that-
remember.
No, you wouldn't get dark
You're
vision.
No, I
Dark
mean in
definitely
season
have it.
2.
I guess it depends of which Air Genasi you're talking about. I think the old
Are
one.
you the OG?
OG
You're
doesn't.
the OG Genasi. Yeah, that's
Oh,
what I thought.
yeah.
I thought everything
Oh.
only the air Genasi or the fire.
The
Genasi
new
have
one
dark vision.
does. The
Yeah,
new
but
one
we
does.
don't use 2024 rules.
I think that's actually technically Mordenkainen's multiverse,
Oh.
which it was technically
Yeah,
Train
it's more
14.
than canon.
Whatever.
Then that's
Anyway,
your choice.
Sure, fuck it. You changelings, you change your eyes so that you have the eyes of a race that has dark vision because it's dumb that changeling don't have dark vision, in my opinion.
No, that's the whole point, though. It's so you
No.
can call them out. It's so you can call them out because they can't see in the dark. They can't just be the regular race.
Fine. The vaguely human, the half elf, and the cat. Not you. The other vaguely human, the cleric, not the transparent one. You all can see. You get confirmation, Edward, that yeah, this does seem to be the creature that you're looking for. As you
Alright.
approach and get to the area where you can kind of spread out a little bit within this room, you find that like this room is about 30 feet by 30 feet in a circle, and you kind of get into positions where it still can't see you, but you can see it perfectly fine. There's a really
Let's
fucking
see.
loud bird right outside my window.
I can
hear
even
it.
hear it.
I
We
can
we
hear
him
that.
chipping.
That is
Chirping.
insane.
Fuck.
Hunters move as per protocol. Do not damage the item.
Yeah.
We'll say that you
How far
sent
are we
that
from the army?
casting message.
Yes, I was gonna finish my sentence.
No, it's
How
like
far
Power
away are
Rangers,
we?
dude. You can be
Are
like,
we
"Yeah,
far?
yeah, yeah."
I am into your brain.
We use secret hand signals and
In the
everything.
dark.
In the
Mm.
dark.
I
when
I actually kind of
powerless
like that.
can't
I
see
like
in dark.
the like from your training. I like that you guys would have like had hand
Yeah,
signals.
no.
I do like that.
Arlen
I think
sees
it's definitely
none
like
of
hand
this.
signals or like, you know, especially if it's in the dark for people who can't see. Maybe it's like some kind of signal that we can like, you know, like almost like punch, like hit someone's shoulder or their arm.
Well, it's like
as,
dim
like,
light. It's like dim light.
Okay.
So it's not full dark. But I do
So
agree,
dim light.
like, yeah, if you can't see, then yes.
Mm.
That makes sense.
What's the distance between us and him?
He's like in the middle of the room, so about 15 feet.
Okay, so I chuck a dagger at his head.
I also throw a spear at his chest.
just gang up on this dude.
I shoot an arrow into his head as well.
We're straight up.
We're all just-
We're straight up just going right for the kill.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, yeah, we were tasked to kill him.
I mean, you're not
Sure.
wrong.
What's the job?
All right.
As far as
Job.
we're
Arlen-
aware, he's causing
Arlen
havoc.
is completely like ambivalent to all of this. Is just completely like ignored everything.
Okay.
He's just transfixed on the item, just slowly kind of like creeping around. And like I think maybe as soon as your like weapons are about to like impact, like Arlen is just reaching in like at that moment.
Oh,
So it's like
Can I
Give me-
fuck up and shoot Arlen's hand?
what?
Fuck up.
I like
You gotta
the-
say
Yeah.
fuck
We'll
up.
see what
I
you
know
roll
I
on your
rolled a
attack.
19
But
to hit,
Right,
but can I
well,
shoot
hold
him
on,
in
hold
the
on.
head?
You gotta. Hold. Don't don't roll for attacks yet. I haven't called for anything. I want you guys to first,
Yeah.
for the first time of the campaign. Also, Yoda just put a really funny joke in the for campaign oneers.
Yeah, this is a test moment for sure. This is a
Yeah,
test moment for fucking sure.
Yeah, maybe we're not
See
supposed
what
to kill him.
happens.
But like, just why are
Hey,
you
hey, hey,
sitting on the
listen,
fucking
if he gets,
quads?
listen, if he gets killed, I can work with it. Trust. Trust.
Can you guys do me a favor and roll initiative?
You tell me that the guy
For a
sitting on the
single
quad, the quad ballista doesn't mean to kill us?
Lab grown
Just
20.
testing.
Dirty 20.
No, 20!
Hell yeah.
24!
Arlen rolled a. Where the fuck is
Well,
my
hold on.
initiative?
Don't,
I haven't used
I'll
D&D
call
Beyond
out.
in so
I'll
long.
call out for initiatives. Don't.
Okay.
He...
Dude, what the fuck? That's my initiative? Okay. I forgot I did that. What do I have? What is my bonus to that? What's the.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
I rolled physical die, but I can live with that. That's fine.
Why did they roll one on the roll 20? Oh, you
Because I clicked on it to see if it would show me where the bonus came from. Because that's a 1 plus 8.
You have a plus
Dexterity,
8.
right?
I think
What?
I
1
have.
plus 8?
I must have a feat. I must have done a feat.
No, swashbuckler. You add your
Oh.
charisma.
Oh, that's why. Yeah, Dex
That's
plus
pretty good.
charisma.
Oh.
Dex plus charisma.
That's
fine.
pretty fucking good.
All right, 25 to 20.
24!
20.
Freeze. 24. We've got
Dirty 20.
mission.
Dan, I have a very important question.
Huh?
Do we need roll 20?
No. 20 to 9. 20 to 15.
My real dice roll
Yeah.
was that, but I'm gonna go with D&D Beyond because that's what I rolled.
Okay. What you got, Koi?
They have real
I got a
dice.
17. 17.
Okay, fine ink. 17. Okay. You guys will be getting a surprise round as well. All right. 15 to 10. Even with a plus 8, my guy. Okay. 10 to 5.
Do you want to know what my second roll of the campaign was?
Another nat 1. Amazing.
Yeah. Thanks to
Oh
my
my
to
God.
my dice and D&D Beyond. My first 2 rolls are 1.
Jeez.
It was a 9 total. Yeah.
I also got a 9.
You pick out of your.
You go first.
You go first, Dean. Or-
9.
sorry,
and
Bax.
then
Okay.
Dean's dead.
Arlen,
Dean is dead.
9.
No, I'm
Dean
just
is-
Dead,
stupid.
And I'll be right back.
I'm just stupid and delayed.
All right, Edward Musk, what you get?
and British.
3.
Oof.
Oh,
Mm,
damn.
That's
I got a
rough.
whole
Oof.
3.
That is rough, buddy.
All right, so you all get a surprise round here. Breeze, you go first. You get advantage on your attack, and you get like a whole turn that
Attack!
you can take.
You get that.
Jesus.
Well,
Okay, the real question is, do we actually want to kill him?
I mean, we're getting paid for it. He's not
Dang.
We're getting
civilized,
paid for it, but this is the
but
first time being
Well,
outside.
we're actually getting paid to deal with it, not to specifically kill it.
True. So
Right.
right. He just said to deal with it. So if it
He
means
said
we just
beat him
knock
up.
the man out, yeah.
We
You
can
can
just
beat him
knock
up,
him
not
out.
kill him.
he said to take care of him.
Listen.
But
Take,
Kill him,
take care is
I
up
can
for
do something about it.
interpretation.
but
Right, but the main
Yeah,
objective
but
is
seems
not
that Breeze is
help him,
kind
but
of.
it's still
Dan,
for
can I talk to you for a
for
second?
Yeah, sure. What's up, buddy?
Hanning.
Can we one-on-one for like 0.5 seconds? It's nothing important, guys. I promise that.
uh-huh.
hmm
Trust me.
Everyone go on Twitch
I
and
don't.
Hi. We're gonna wait for a moment. I will say that as you get closer to this thing, you do feel a pull to it. There's something about it that is like, you feel like your power kind of like welling when you get close to this goblin. Okay. Yep.
I don't really know how Rogue.
Oh,
Rogue
turn your camera
works,
on, Flute.
but, oh yeah, sorry.
And
You
Dan.
do, Dan.
Oh god, yeah,
You
same.
do, Dan.
Shut up.
God, Dan.
Lead
Hey,
by
someone got
example.
fucking-
Jesus.
Wow.
Nah, fuck you guys.
Okay, I'll leave then.
Alright, bye.
So, I have 2 weapon fighting.
Mhm.
Oh my god, me too.
Is that so I can throw the dagger and then short bow?
No. 2 weapon
is it
fighting is you're able
dagger?
to attack with a bonus action and add your modifier to it.
You can have 2 of your thing though. I think
Nah,
Or-
I'm not doing the
yeah,
thing.
they're 2 daggers.
not that yet.
I'm not doing the
You don't
thing.
have 2 daggers.
Not that yet.
I'm not doing
You
the
don't
thing yet.
Not that
You
yet.
don't have just 2 regular daggers.
I have 2 regular daggers.
You could throw 2 regular daggers,
Mhm.
or you could do 1 short bow.
Yes.
Okay, well I'll do 2 regular daggers. Okay, first attack roll.
Hey, wait, Colin's actually drinking something now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I,
he's not
I was gonna
drinking
grab.
anymore.
I was gonna grab another can of, and I accidentally grabbed the wrong thing. So
Man, what I wouldn't give for a nice can of...
Oh, I have advantage. Crit fish. It's not a crit. Does a 20 hit?
The 20 does hit.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Wait, why does the dagger do less damage? Oh, because I have 2 of them equipped. Does it change if I only have 1? Should I always have 2 equipped for the damage? No, it does just not a lot of damage. Okay, never mind, I'm stupid. Oh, wait a fucking minute. I forgot about my feet. I have feet.
Remember about your
Thank
feet.
you, Colin.
I have so much reading to do. Wait, I don't have the feet because I don't have to level up. That's fine. Alright, first damage.
We're not allowed feet until we get more levels.
Mm-hmm.
I'll
No
drop
feet.
yeah, no no feed in chat yet, baby. But
3 damage.
3.
Race.
Is that with your sneak attack?
Oh, D4 plus 4.
D4 plus 4 plus
I'm
sneak
stupid.
attack.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
What is it, like 2d6 at this point?
I think so, yeah.
Sorry, let me look. Oh, the sneak
Some
attack.
amount of d6s. Hey, eventually you'll get to like 7 d6s. It's great.
Once per turn, you can deal an extra 2d6 damage. Okay, so 3 plus 4 is 7. Plus 2d6 is 8. So that's 15. For the first throw.
That's better.
hello.
Hi.
You hit in a very interesting way. As
Yeah.
So as this dagger flies through the air, you think you miss at first, until you hear the crack of what sounds like bone, and something breaks inside of this thing's cloak and falls to the
Oh.
ground. And you see it clatter as this
What?
very dry, weird-looking bone falls to the ground.
Bone armor?
Do I throw another one? What's my gut feel? I don't know what
I
my
don't know,
gut
what do you
feeling
want,
is.
bro? I don't know.
I
Do
don't
you
know how
want
to
another
feel.
one? You want to find out?
Okay, yeah, I'll throw another one.
Sure. This
That
one
one's
is
gonna
not
be
an
a
advantage.
little bit weak. It's not advantage? Yeah, true.
No.
That one is it's less good. It's a 24.
Oh, just a 24. Oh, how inconvenient. Yeah, that fucking hits, you fucking...
And that's 4 damage.
Okay, so that's 19 total.
Oh, 8. Sorry, 8. D4 plus 4. So it's 15 plus
So
8.
that's
23.
27 damage total.
23.
23.
Wow.
23. 15
23
plus 8.
damage total. Yeah, math. I just Dan mathed there. That was good.
What level are you at? Because it can't be level 3.
Oh, it's level 3. It's a level 3 rogue, baby. All right. Well, second one finds flesh this time, more slashing than it is piercing. But you do find a bit where you're able to actually hit this thing. Whether it's a goblin or not is now up for debate, depending on what that chunk of bone was.
I'll walk back into the shadows,
Sure.
the edge of the room.
All right. As that happens, this thing, still surprised, still shocked, whips around, holding the trinket, sees Arlen close to him, and brings it in to him. You see, as you look at this creature now, you see this goblin with green skin, very vibrant green, eyes that are red, and long ears poking out of a hood. Seems like he's cut little slits in the hood. He looks hurt by what has happened, but also shocked that it happened to begin with. More in a state of surprise and confusion than anything. All right. Up next is Lucian.
God, okay. This is gonna take me a little bit of time to get used to playing this class. Oh lord.
Yeah, me too. Don't worry about it. It took me a while too.
I went from all fighting to like spells only mostly. So we're gonna see
I
how
will
well that goes.
I will allow bonus actions to like read individuals or read rooms as well. So like to make a investigate or a perception check, or to make a insight check. We'll just make that a bonus action for this because you're
will do
straining
that.
because of the dim light.
Yeah. Am I straining though because of the dim light?
You're not. Fuck it. Whatever.
I was gonna
It's still a
say.
bonus action. Shut up.
Okay. Oh god, how many? I forget how this goes. I took too long of a break from D&D. Now I don't remember how this works.
What are you trying to do?
I don't know. I know that one of the things that I want to do is like an insight check on
Sure. Let's start with that.
the
Sitch?
opponent. The opponent. The guy clutching the item to his chest. Flabbergasted at the situation.
Mm-hmm.
So. Jesus, why are you so mean to me right now? 9. I need a different dice.
I'm gonna roll. I'm actually gonna roll. That's gonna be the DC. Did not do well. So I was basically rolling to save face. This thing looks terrified at what's happening. Almost like there's a look in his eye that looks like an animal backed into a corner. He's realizing that there is an exit in front of him with 7 people
7?
blocking
Yeah.
it. Or no, 6 people blocking it.
Dan, would you say like a rabbit with nowhere to run?
Kind of. Like a rabbit almost caught in a snare.
Okay.
There is definitely fear.
I think instead of an action, like instead of an attack, I think would I be able to do some like not in like an actual like fighting thing or attack or something, but instead like try to coax them into maybe giving the item back. Be like, no, we just are here for the item. If you give it to us, we will be on our way. Just to try to not. He looks scared. I'm not gonna act on it. I'm not gonna kill the guy. But
Give
give
me
him
a persuasion roll.
chance. Persuasion roll? Got it. Where is my persuasion roll? Oh god, why are none of my dice nice right now? I need to. Which ones are gonna be nice to me right now? Jesus. 5. Jesus fucking Christ. D20s are nice.
Can I get a roll? Let's say from Fine Ink and Bax specifically.
Okay, what's the roll?
I think I'm gonna have you do a. We're gonna do an insight check.
Oh, bet. Well,
Okay. I'm gonna use my little goblin dice
oh,
and hope
Check
it
the
helps.
goblin.
I got an 8.
Hi, Soli.
I got a nat 1.
Well,
You're really
I'll
trying.
I'll say with the 8. You can kind
I
of
should have known the
read.
goblin dice would betray.
Well, because you're gobbling these. You kind of look over at Lucian, and again, you guys. So, just for some background for the viewers, you guys have been training together for 15 years. You're all kind of trained in the same skills across the board before you face trials that either make or break you. You've been together for 2 years guarding the temple. So, with that knowledge and with your knowledge of each other, Fine Ink, as you look over at Lucian, you see genuine concern. Not like in a, oh fuck, something's really wrong kind of way, but like a concern for this creature. And in that brief moment of hesitation, Arlen, as this creature is looking at Lucian, listening to what he has to say, we're going to take a break while we wait for Flute to come back.
God damn it. Axel, why'd you have to do that? I was gonna try and grab it out of his hand and shove him to the ground.
Listen.
We were gonna grip it and rip it.
Yeah.
Let her rip like a
The only way to
Beyblade.
go.
Hi, Polar.
Grip it and rip it, baby.
Listen. My thought process was my thought process here is gonna be a lot different than Rise's, and I am struggling with it a little bit. But I
So-
think it'll be
Session one's all about-
fun.
Yeah, you gotta figure out your character. So
Mhm.
I think all in all of this too, like you guys see that Arlen is just like straight up like no paying attention to anything else, just straight for the fucking thing.
Every single thing that Arlen does makes Bax hate them more and more.
Good.
I want to try and take it from Arlen. Arlen doesn't deserve it.
And also, it's like the fun thing is that Arlen cannot tell what Lucian is, but you guys know. Because again, training for 15 years, here at the temple for 2. Y'all know what he is.
I like to think from
Welcome
certain
back.
perspectives that Bax just looks extremely ill. Because they're just like a really pale
He's a
grey.
sickly Victorian boy.
Just a young
Accent
boy.
and all. Accent and
Oh.
all, baby.
Father, may I see the sunset one last time before I die to the plague?
Mother, I
Yeah,
know that
before
I
I
have
die
to
of
go into the mines
consumption.
tomorrow, and I must dig out the ore for the oil baron, but could I please have another serving of porridge? One last serving? I might not make it out. I'm the canary boy, after all.
There's a small child that they send deeper into the mines.
With a canary.
That's exactly what happened when they joined the hovel.
You were the
thought it was-
canary boy
They
when you
just
first
took
joined.
this really pale 4-year-old child and went, "Go in there. Have
Go
some
in the
fun. Maybe
Go in the
die."
mine.
Makes sense.
It's fine.
Makes sense to me.
I thought this bad guy was going to be the wizard of the cave, the sewers. So
I wish it was. I wish. It was the cave
I
wizard.
want
Hey,
you
we
all
haven't
to
heard
know.
him speak.
I
You
want you
haven't
all
heard
to
him
know.
speak yet?
For a brief
I'll go
moment, I did think about it.
Yeah, it could have
Man.
been. It could be. Dan still could get us with the. I am the wizard of the sewers.
I'm the
So-
sewer wizard of the sewers.
As there is hesitation, as Lucian attempts to talk to this creature, talk him down, Arlen reaches out and grabs at the item.
Don't do
Yoink,
it. You have
baby.
so much to live for.
Can I get a contested strength check?
From Garland.
From Ireland.
what if it was sleight of hand?
Are we getting all the shit rolls out now?
He's that's a 20 or a 1.
Yeah,
It's
it's.
a 20 or a
it's a
1.
one.
And I don't
It's
know
a
what
one.
it is.
I think it's a 1.
I
My
think
money's
that's the
on that one.
I think it's a 3.
Ooh.
Okay, so I have a -1 for strength.
Oh god.
Uh-huh.
I rolled an 11.
Okay. So I have a -2 to strength. I rolled a nat 1. I rolled
Uh-oh.
a -1.
Yes! Yes!
I also wanted to be known. I wanted to be known. That's in my time playing D&D. I've been DMing and playing since 2017. I've never rolled a negative number until this moment.
No,
It's like almost
pretty
like
rare.
slipping out
It's
of his
rare.
hands.
It's rare as
Man's
hell.
sweating so bad. Man's sweating so bad that the object's like kind of slipping out of his hands.
Didn't he
Um,
just get stabbed like twice in the back?
Technically
Arlen,
once.
can you do me a favor? Roll me 1d10.
1d10. Yeah, you got
Mhm.
it.
To see how many fingers you break.
2.
Two
Okay.
fingers.
On a 2, the object is loosened. Your hands are now on it. You pull it free. And as you do, from the hands of the goblin, even in its surprised state, you see tendrils of magic attach to the box. And as your hand is on it, and as its hands are on it, it cracks open.
Uh-oh.
Oh god.
Oh, fuck.
As it
Cinco
does,
noches con Fredo.
before you have a chance to even react, before you have a chance to even make a move, you see green smoke rise from the inside of the box, tendrils of it engulfing the room. Before you have a chance to cover your mouth or hold your breath, you feel that you've taken some of that in already. From the box, an individual begins to emerge, slowly,
God damn it.
taking form. Well, I suppose it's my turn to hold up my end of the bargain. Where am I? I know who you are. Pointing at Arlen. You look familiar. But, like, not that I know you. Do you have, like, a cousin? Or a relative of some kind that looks very similar?
Pointing at who?
Arlen.
You.
Oh, my grandfather was a famous adventurer, of course.
This fucking guy.
This fucking
That
Who's
could be it.
ulting on the dude's ulting on the like mystical creature.
I'm
He's going,
sure.
my grandfather.
I'm sure that you
Descendant
know
of
that my
famous adventurer.
grandfather is Arlen Hanning. One of the Phaeton, of course.
Oh. So really it comes full circle. Well, I won't hold any of this longer. He begins to now notice the rest of you.
No, whoa. They're not part of this.
No, they are. There's a story yet to be told here. Well, I know that it was no meaning of your own, Mr. Henning, but you have secretly and accidentally brought the downfall of this city right through its walls, right into the academy, only to have it stolen by this, as he kind of gestures at the goblin.
This creature?
Vian.
So I apologize. And I apologize to all of you that you'll be the first to have a little taste of this. But,
What?
just seems that it's the right spark. But you're the wrong tinder.
He said the thing.
The thing.
From his
He said the
hands,
thing.
you see the green smoke that was coming from the box exude from his palms, going all over, filling the tunnel itself. We cut to the city, as the city is coming alive in some spaces, but falling asleep in others. This smoke spreads slowly through the streets, rising up from the sewers, as it rushes around, finding those people sitting at the small tables, finding the individuals riding carriages, looking for anything that's humanoid, anything with a pulse, anything that can feel. And as it spreads through the city, you see it enters through their mouth and nose. And we cut back to you all as it enters through your mouths and noses. You have no way to escape it. It's completely enveloping you, completely surrounding you within this basin. And that's when you hear the sickening sounds of cracking, bones breaking, skin shifting, blood vessels moving. You all feel yourselves in immense pain. You wish you could scream, but you're not sure the mouth that sound would come through would be your own. As you take a moment, you look about yourselves. The pain has subsided slightly. Your hands are not your own. Your face feels different. The mirror that was hanging in the middle of the room, as you peer into it, you are no longer yourselves, but the monsters that you swore to face in the dark. Arlen stands, not affected the same as all of you, still looking different, more bestial, more aggressive. I think I like my new body. Can I come with you? I'd like to see what you have to offer. I think so. You are also part of the story, but in a different way. Good luck with this. I'm sorry that it had to be now, and that it had to be you, but that's just how these stories tend to go. Come, Arlen. Let's have fun in the city that I have now shifted. And they disappear in a puff of green smoke. So standing before you, you now see...
Dan, I knew it!
Why do we even make the characters in the first
Yeah,
place?
why did we even make the
No,
human
no!
character?
Why? Why did you take it from me?
The small
Why?
goblin
man?
Why
speaks
would
up.
you do this?
Fucking
Why-
crap.
why?
Jesus Christ.
The elf ruined it.
Is this the goblin speaking?
It is
My
the goblin
liege had a
speaking.
plan.
Okay.
I
You
don't-
come to my home, you attack me, you steal my things, and you unleash great evils. Why?
We were just doing it.
Dan, what do I look like in the
Shut up.
mirror?
Dax is just having a mental
anything.
breakdown.
Well, why don't you guys go ahead and describe your monsters characters that I had you guys go ahead and create.
Glad I remember it, but I didn't write it down on the form.
So,
Oh, I
instead of
know.
a cat, there is now this much shorter blue frog.
Usable foe.
Kind of looking like a blue poisonous dart frog.
And those symbols that were in the calico fur now seem to almost follow the pattern of the dots on the poison dart frog.
Yep.
Where there once was a see-through air genasi is a short little 3-foot-tall kobold. Little gremlin guy, with a deeper blue skin, a broken horn, and one that's fully curved backwards with white tips. And his eyes now have a pupil. There's like this slit that opened up in the middle with a black gecko styled eye.
God.
Edward's shape is much more lean now, much more skinny. He still looks dragon-y, though taking the traits of a lizard. Stuck in what he wishes to be.
Instead of the pale, tall Asimar, is now a much shorter Kenku with dark feathers, long crow. He's a bird. He's a crow now.
Wow.
Similar attire.
Wait.
He's a crow.
Guys, streamer
you
Miles
tell
and
me the
Beyond
fucking
chose a
crow?
crow.
The crow?
chose a crow
Wow,
as their
that's so
character.
funny.
Wow.
Between
Who
a
would've
Kenku and a
thought?
bugbear. All right, I was like, no. I feel like this is funnier.
This is also
I
on
have
brand.
to stay
So
on brand
crazy, bro.
somewhere.
And what do we see in the place of
I'm
backs?
consistent to the brand.
True.
Instead of a sickly Victorian child, there now stands for the best term of it a large snake-like humanoid having completely lost all its hair and green scaled patches along their face and upper body, but instead of legs, it is just a large snake's tail.
Fucking love a 1T, man. Fucking love you, 1T.
And
I think I'm gonna cry. I'm not gonna lie.
Where the
Standing in front of
goblin
us,
stood.
Chance.
This where the goblin stood is still a goblin. This short goblin who has these long, large ears coming out of these holes that are cut into this deep purple cloak. This kind of green skin with a large, scar right in his forehead with these glowing red pupils with the very edges of the eyes yellow. This goblin stands mostly hidden by this large cloak. It's clearly meant for a much larger creature, like not for a goblin, like perhaps a human or an elf or like some sort of taller race. And he, well, what do you have to say for yourselves?
Is that you? Wait, what? You, the goblin?
Different goblin?
I'm Rat.
Same
Rat.
goblin.
We are Rat.
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 Is that the goblin I threw a dagger at?
Yeah, same one. Arlen's gone.
Wait, so like
I
you're
am-
not the guy? You're different? You're civilized?
You-
You're like...
Wow, dude. Wow.
I
If
told you
could
you were
give you a
civilized.
glimpse into the future of your life, I think it would involve just the recognition of the oopsie that you made.
Oh yeah, sorry if it hurts. A little bit. Not gonna lie.
This, and he turns around and the dagger is still like fucking partially embedded in his back. Hurts like fucking hell.
Okay, so I just want to real quick say that I stopped that combat because Flute literally got him down to 2 hit points, and I was like,
Can I try something to make up for that? If I know you
Do
have no
even
right to trust
know
us right now.
what you have done?
No. We were just doing a
Neither do
job.
I. But my liege had a plan, and my liege had told me, tinker with this thing, and then once I tinker with it, everything will be all good.
That guy told us to like kill you.
We do not deviate from my liege's plan.
I mean, that guy said to, you know.
Who is your liege exactly?
It is my liege, of course. You know my liege.
I mean, there is plenty of lieges going around. Which one is yours?
You would not understand.
No, please, I'm quite knowledgeable about lieges. Please let me know.
None that you would recognize. I will give you that.
Right, okay,
I do
but
not have a name. Ancient, older than all of us.
This is Bob.
That's a good guess. I like that one.
Is your name Bob? Perhaps.
No, my name is Durad.
He's rad. He's rad.
And my
Our
liege
name
is my
is
liege.
our
I do
name,
not have a name.
our liege.
Hive mind.
Our
Okay.
liege. You now serve my liege.
Well, no, I was whispering, saying our, like you were saying we, and like saying like
He's a
plural.
we. They're a
before.
we.
Well,
Yeah.
I'm speaking as rat right now.
Oh, fair,
It's red.
fair. All right, continue. Sorry.
Oh?
Cool.
Hello?
Huh?
Oh, you changed
Oh.
your name, and now the order's
Oh,
all
Rip.
messed up.
No.
Oh no, Rip! Hang on. All
Can
right.
you keep it
I'll
go
fix
back
that
for
in
now?
a second.
Yep,
I'll fix
go
that for
back.
next week. Yeah.
I was wondering
Put
why
a-
I
put
would
a-
be
a-
wondering
Wait,
bottom
what
of
did
the
it
Put
screen.
a rat.
Yeah, put a rat.
Yeah, that would work.
Oh,
Yeah, there you
there we
go.
go.
A
That's right
rat.
Um,
And you can adjust it later.
So I'm assuming we don't need to kill you anymore. Is that?
I
We're
feel
not
like we have
getting
a big
paid.
problem at hand. I feel like we have a big
I don't know what
We were doing nothing to harm the city. We solely came and read, consumed knowledge, and past that, tinkered with that man's thing. But past that, there's no sort of. What did we do?
That would be a question for the one who's no longer here.
Yeah.
You were with him.
No,
Oh, he
Tell
was
us
shady
why.
as fuck.
Let me explain. He had paid us, well, intended to pay us, to retrieve the trinket that you stole. However, since Well, Stolen, I do not know if very Stolen. You seem like quite a competent and intelligent person. But what I wish to say is that we did not mean to harm you. It simply came along as a I forgot the word.
In French.
I don't even have the word.
It's like a retrieval.
Putting
Squad
plainly, am I in danger?
Not anymore.
Not
No,
anymore.
No,
you do not have
anymore.
the object of our quest. We do not care about you.
I also
I
want
mean,
to point out,
hey,
you guys are like
quest
you
was-
guys should probably be a little more shocked because you're literally a different race than you were when you walked down
It's
here.
this is how we
Man.
cope.
The
This is how we
reaction
cope,
is
God.
delayed
Oh yeah,
panic.
I
Damn,
Bax
would I
has been
notice?
having a mental breakdown the
Besides
whole
pain,
time.
would I
Oh,
have
for sure.
noticed?
Same with
Oh,
Finance. He's just
actually,
kind of like looking.
Yeah, you know?
He's just like,
no, you would, because
Okay.
you have dark vision now.
You were in excruciating pain
Yeah.
too.
Wait, do
You
I?
know what? I really don't hate this
I
form.
still don't.
I
I
can
don't.
I can see in this. I can see the dart. I'm a little agile. I go quick.
Bax is
Pretty
like
good.
silently crying.
I still don't have dark vision on this.
The hunters have become the hunted, and they fucking like it.
Kinky.
I mean, true.
Finink
Dude,
is
it's
just
pretty-
kind of curled up in a ball on the floor. Having
It's
an
kind of like
identity
what
crisis.
happened to Bax like goes against everything they were raised to believe.
Mhm.
So they're just
Now they're stuck in a form.
they're just now crying and just
It's
like
like, okay, guys,
Embarrassing.
imagine you're like we're human right now, but tomorrow you wake up and you go like,
You're
You're
a
a cat.
fucking dwarf, man.
Dad.
no, you're a cat. You wake up
Yeah,
tomorrow, you're a
what's up?
cat. How do you feel about that? I feel good. I feel
Would
fine.
Bax
That'd be
still
crazy.
have the tattoo?
Yes.
Oh, that's fucked up.
Oh no, you can't
Oh, yeah.
escape it.
Tattoos, scars, anything that you have on your body that was there, that wasn't part of your race, that was part of you, is still there.
That's fucked up.
Yeah, at first, I
Oh, the
think I need
tattoo
to-
would have been
I think-
visible as well, wouldn't it?
I think we need
Probably.
to sort out who is who, because
Look, yeah, because it's like right here on their neck.
Oh damn! Suddenly, Finink can't see in the dark for the first time in their entire life.
Oh no.
That's a little bit more traumatizing than the opposite.
no,
See, I'm
that's
living the
traumatizing,
opposite.
Yeah.
You've never
Wait,
seen
can I
the
see in the
dark. You've
dark?
never seen the color black before.
I can see in the dark now.
Can I see the dark still?
Does anyone have light?
I don't think I do.
I do. I
You
do.
cast light.
Hold on.
Spell.
Yeah, I can. I'll cast light to kind of give everybody like a proper look at.
Don't
what
worry,
the fuck is happening.
I have an inscription for that. I'll change it for next time.
Uh, let me concentrate for 3 seconds. I
One,
can.
2, 3,
Shush.
dude.
Just a
Please, you're
punch on
such
the
a
shoulder.
dick sometimes.
Would you concentrate better not in
And
pain?
Bax says that in Thieves' Cant.
Would you focus better without being in pain from a dagger? Because I can help with
Yes.
that if you let me.
Yes.
Can I
Yes.
help?
Touch
with
him.
that? I will.
Let's shoot
I
for
will.
10 minutes.
I think I will also take out like the dagger and cast Cure Wounds at level 1.
Touch him.
Sure. D8 plus wisdom.
D8 plus wisdom. Where's my D8? I can't remember which one it was.
Finink would help, but he's too busy having a mental breakdown.
D8
While,
plus wisdom.
Same for Bax.
I think while he's
9.
being healed, the
9.
little gremlin will go squat in front of him, making himself even lower. And I'll just look at him and I'll be like,
You are, well, to be fair, you are his size now.
Yeah. Yeah.
true. So I'll
Breeze
squat. I'll
is-
still squat a little lower.
Sure.
I'll squat a little bit,
you
like,
got healed 9.
So you seem like you know a little bit more of what's going on here. We're not getting paid to kill you anymore, so that's not happening. You're fine. So we'll let you. I'll let you do your thing. I'm sorry, I've been fucking around a little bit.
He seemingly like at that is like directed his attention elsewhere in the room, not towards any of you. But as he does, Dan, I need to look at the strain to maintain. I do it for now, and then I think I just take strain to do it. I think I literally just take strain. As he does that, something kind of comes over him. I'm gonna do this as a body strain. So he starts to like look physically a bit like weaker, like his shoulders drop a little bit, his like demeanor changes a little bit, and I think also too, we kind of talked about like something under his cloak shifts a little bit. You can't necessarily see anything, but like something under his cloak shifts a little bit, and he kind of I want to use the read object ability, which it's a little, but I can so we're saying that I've used this earlier, that I touch an object, gain the following information regarding it. You receive a mental image of the last creature to hold it. You see here any events that have occurred within 20 feet of the object within the last 8 hours. Perceive those events from the object's perspective. And so the straining, so I've increased the order. When you manifest power, you can increase its order by 1. When you do so, you place an invisible psionic sensor on the object that lasts for 24 hours. For the duration, you could use an action to learn the object's distance and direction relative to you, and see and hear the object surrounding from its point of view as if you were there.
Okay, so you're connecting to the thing that you had placed that on.
Yes.
Which was the box, which is gone.
Yeah. Yes. It doesn't have a distance on it either. It just literally says like you can see and hear from its perspective.
So as you do that, Rat, you are above the city, looking down on it, and you hear 2 familiar voices. Well, Arlen, I think that this was unforeseen, you taking this form, but your ambition, I like it. So, let's utilize it. This city is vast, and with your help, I can cover more ground. Watch everything that happens. Stay away from your compatriots. Oh, they were not my compatriots. I hired them to do a job, and I almost feel bad. Probably having to kill them later. Well, fine. I guess I'll stay away from them for now. Where do you want me? Why don't you take the south end of the city? Specifically the southeast. Cause some havoc on the walls. Make the soldiers shiver. I think I can do that. Well, thank you for this gift. I'll use it well. Arlen leaves, while the other individual stays holding the box. Such a small trinket. So much trouble. Well, Rat, what do you think? It's going to be easier to walk around the streets now? Now that you don't have to hide yourself? Now that everyone looks just like the monster you think yourself to be?
This is a twisted fucking genie nonsense. I hate it.
We'll see. One last thing. The Emperor sends his regards. And he drops the box. None of you heard any of that.
This guy.
except for Rat.
Fuck this
That's
guy.
But we here at the Euromove Live broadcast fucking hate emperors. All of them should probably die.
So true. Don't like him.
Heads.
Don't like
Oh,
emperors.
I mean, we've got one Frenchie in here.
I'd like to raise Emperor's New Groove.
They've killed their
Okay.
monarchy before,
Alright.
so like, watch out.
hmm
Mhm.
Yeah, I
I
will
will do
give
it again.
I will give Emperor's New Groove one pass. That's the only emperor that gets. Well, no, I was gonna say Uriel Septim the fourth, but he was actually kind of terrible. That's from the Elder Scrolls, but he was actually not a great guy. So yeah,
No, he
Emperor's
sucked.
New Groove, Cusco,
Emperor's New Groove
Cusco's
is the,
fine.
is the only.
only one that we recognize as being chill.
Yeah.
Because he had character development, unlike most.
hmm And
He's an
also Emperor's New
unwilling
School,
druid.
great show. Unwilling. No, he's you guys
Agreed.
right now.
Like I
Okay.
said,
Damn,
unwilling
lava
druid.
again. Wait.
So-
Oh my god, this is the dark, fucked up Emperor's New Groove.
So I essentially from the perspective of the object is like it's falling, and I probably get like the general area of where it's falling, and I think it's maybe too nauseating for me to continually like
Yeah.
be in this object's perspective, right? But I
Mhm.
get like the general area of where it is, and it comes back to me. I need to rest, but I know where it is. I don't know that it helps us, but I know where it is.
It's actually relatively
Ah.
close to like the church.
I'm really ready to follow you.
Oh wait, do you mention the church?
There is Do you know a Church of Saloon?
Yes.
I look around. Should we tell him?
I mean, I feel like the church is kind of known in the town.
Maybe. It's some pretty
regardless.
underground stuff.
No, so the
I
hovel
go
is different than the
occasionally at
church.
night.
The church is fine. The church is the town church. Us being a part of it is the underground part. The hovel is the underground
Alright.
part of it. So like we would like anyone who's in the town I think would know the church.
So it's like
You know?
in terms of like a city map, it's like church is over here, academy's here, and then hovel is here.
See, I was
And
thinking
then you
I
guys
think we'd
define
say
the
we're
church.
aware of it.
See, I was thinking academy, hovel, church underground.
No,
sneaky
church.
stuff.
Church above ground.
Church
It's,
above ground.
yeah. That's why it's such an asset and why it
Us-
needs to be protected directly.
Yeah,
See,
I think
I-
we'd say like we're familiar with it.
We go occasionally, and we were rated to get knowledge books from the shelves of the church. No
As
one
you look around,
noticed,
you see original texts like dotting
see
the
lots,
surface.
and lots of books from the church that you definitely have seen at some point, and just like think that somebody has checked them out or something like that. No, they're down here.
Oh.
Like
I've been looking for this one for ages.
we're done with it. We were raiding, right? And at some point we think that maybe we were discovered, but whoever is in charge of the church has offered blessings to my liege and given books every time we come.
I'll be, I'm happy to go back there. I have like something I need to deal with because their security is kind of ass.
That's where
that
the
guy-
luck is.
That guy that just hired us went through this entire protocol and fucked us. It's just kind of a little bit fucked.
I think I like you. You're all about security protocol.
I mean, listen, their shit's fucked.
Rat.
2 campaigns in a row now.
Yes.
Have we been fucked? Over. Because whoever's giving away those permissions to give quest and send help, suck ass.
A simple background check, please.
That's what
Rat.
I'm saying.
You do remember something that individual said to you. That do you feel safer walking the streets now that everyone looks like the monster you think yourself to be? That
think-
kind of
yeah,
like
I
you
think
kind of think
looking-
about that line for a moment.
Like for a second, it's like he looks kind of down to the ground and looks like across all of your like faces, and he looks and he. Let's hope that this has happened to everyone. And Rat will be of good service to you. My liege shall grant us what we need.
Like everyone.
I'm guessing.
Holy shit!
Are we?
This would
as
be crazy. I didn't even think of that.
Of the church, are we aware of the people, like some of the people of the church being good lycanthropes?
Good
I'm
lycanthropes will like come
assuming-
through the city occasionally, but like they don't really stay in one place. It's just like it's a safe place for them to go. But if you guys turned into this by breathing in the smoke and the smoke spread out through the sewer,
Yeah.
what happened to other people?
Dan, on the topic of lycanthropes, would like some lycanthropes go to the church as a kind of like pilgrimage? Like, would they go through the church
Yeah,
that way?
yeah, that's kind of the
Okay.
vibe. It's like a spot that you would go when you're trying to like worship Selûne. She is, fairly in good standing across the empire and the empire.
After the
Um,
current events,
so-
Selûne's gonna be big. Telling you this is good PR move for her. Like, everybody's
PR
a
all
lycanthrope.
around.
Maybe.
We solved the lycanthrope issue. Everyone's one now.
Well, not like we don't control it, but that's fine.
We solved
Everyone's just a little
racism.
bit. Yeah, we solved racism. once and for
Except
all.
within Breeze.
You can't solve that one. That's internalized.
Me?
So, what's the next move?
I
We head
you
out.
think I'd be used
He's
to
the
like
rest.
everything crazy happening episode 1 after me being a part of season 2? No. Every time.
The box. You opened it.
You've
I
died
came.
and come back again. It's fine.
Twice.
You'll
It
live
was
with
still
this.
just a very sudden, hey, this whole plan, yeah, out the window.
Yeah, I think first what we need is to know who everyone is, because, well, we can all know who Breeze is, but you.
What do you mean? What? Where you like insinuating something?
No,
Dude, I don't see what you said.
Don't worry about it. I'm Edward. You.
Dan, can I
Frog.
use?
Who are you?
Can I
What are you
use
referring
a little bit of wonkiness? And so I have like, so glimpse, right, which is a cantrip, which is you pick one willing creature within range of you, and you glimpse that creature's immediate future and impart a word of warning to their mind. The next attack roll against them is made is with disadvantage, right? But can I use that kind of in a little bit of reverse, just for this narrative sense, to be like, well, you were obviously a changeling before, and you were an Air Genasi before, and you were.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Glimpse into
I
the
think-
past.
So,
My tattoos
I-
have
some-
been on display the whole time.
Mhm.
Changeling and Snake. So I would still have the same tattoo. So I think,
Hmm.
like, you realize who Bax is because of the
Yeah.
tattoo as well.
Yeah, I think that Rat would turn around like and look at all of you and literally just like go down the line and be like, you were Changeling, you were Air Genasi, you were Changeling, you were Tabaxi, you were Asmar.
That's
He was.
not
He was
correct.
what?
Most of you,
Take that back.
most of you,
Crumbling down.
prior to this, like prior to him speaking to you, he had not looked at you in any way, shape, or form, right? And like even in the attack, like he was mostly transfixed on Arlen and the fucking dude that came out of the locket, right? So like, this is like this dude has never looked at you before and they're like, oh yeah, this what all of you were.
Need to go into the ethics of spoiling the Dragonborn.
Right? You forced him to come out.
Like,
Yeah.
how dare you?
Lucian's
With
just
a-
like, I am impressed. I don't know. I don't quite know how you did that, but that was impressive.
With a passive perception of 14 or higher,
Nope.
you. So it's only finding.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Who is curled up on the ground sobbing?
Like as you're doing that, and as like you're kind of like looking around, like terrified, now able to see in the
I
dark.
can't see.
Or no, yeah, not
I
not
cast
able
light.
to see in the dark. Oh
I
yeah,
cast
light.
light.
Yeah.
Oh, you did?
So
Okay.
I did,
He's
yeah.
now
calmed
being
down
able
a
to like
little
see
bit.
a little bit through the tunnel leading back into the actual sewers, you swear you see a rabbit hopping to like just like like the slow little tiny hops that rabbits will do. Doing one of those like
I'm
past the entrance and then away.
Whoa, you're lucky. You're lucky the kobold didn't see that. Fucking went feral.
There's that fucking rabbit again.
What?
Did you just say rabbit?
Yeah.
Dan?
Are you sure
That's
it
too
didn't
meta.
have horns?
I don't know,
Fucking
man. I
jackal.
can't see.
Rat may think that you all serve the same liege now.
I'd like to know
Our
what-
liege.
Dan?
This is
Religion
a
check,
great
please.
day.
Sure.
I religion check. Don't care.
I'm wondering how this will go at Vax
15.
because being a paladin already
15.
like worships a god.
Yep.
You can see our liege. This is great news.
I wonder how this is gonna work for the former Asimar.
Is there a god that takes shape into a rabbit?
There is not. Within the pantheon, within the whole pantheon, there is no symbol of a rabbit. or
Also,
a
wait, I'm
jackalope
sorry.
God.
or
As an
anything.
Asimar, I don't have a religion
That's
check.
that's
Feels-
all I wanted to do. This is something that felt religy to me. That's all I needed. Is that like a
I,
shapeshifting?
former Asimar, have no bonus for a religion check. This feels ridiculous. It feels kind of silly. it feels a little not quite right.
It goes with the class. Goes with the class.
Oh, even I
Sometimes you
have a
don't
bonus
know-
for religion.
What
Sometimes
the
you
heck?
don't know that your parents were Russian spies, you know?
Vax is
You're
just
right,
getting
I
a
don't know,
whole
because,
other ounce of
they
trauma
were
right now.
abandoned. Yeah. Also, poor Fine Ink, who's now a fucking frog
Yeah.
and can't see in the
Yeah.
dark.
It's just literally the fucking It's Wednesday, my dudes meme, but blue.
That's
Oh my
fucking
God.
arc. That's what I was thinking. What's the race called in D&D?
Grung.
Grung.
Grung. Yeah.
Yeah.
Grung.
I was gonna try and
They're
talk
really
croaky, but every time I tried to practice it, it didn't work, so it's not happening.
I thought I was gonna have more time to figure out the monster voice.
Mm.
Oh, they're so
I
cute.
barely had it. Aren't they?
I will
so
say that
fucking
this is
deadly,
a
man.
because I didn't tell you guys what was going to happen, obviously, and I'm sorry for the culture shock that I gave you. The voice that you're using currently does not need to be the monster voice.
What's her voice? I don't care.
I like
The
your
only
monster
difference
voice.
is when Vax says S's, it sounds like a.
He's a fucking kobold.
Thick.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I need to figure out mine.
You just need to.
Vax says the name and
Yeah, I
just
need to
goes
like
Vax.
just have random cry.
here's what I'm thinking. I'm looking at pictures of Grungs right now. Grung's mouth closed, looking fine. Grung's mouth open. They got sharp teeth. The fuck is that?
Yeah.
Damn.
They're terrifying.
So as you guys kind of like gather
Okay.
yourselves and start to kind of like realize what is happening, you make your way up to the surface, following a route that Rat takes you, which brings you right near the church. There's an old entrance that seems to have been blocked by some form of magic. As you make your way onto the street level, you hear chaos, utter chaos. There are carts flipped over and burning. There are people fighting in the streets. There is mayhem. Seeing all of this,
So-
you don't see the typical human, dwarf, elf. You see orc, goblin. You see bugbear. You see other Wanti, other grung, lizard folk, kobolds. It seems that you were not the only ones afflicted by whatever this is. And as you run now, rushing to the church, rushing back to your post, you see it standing in the distance, looking fine, looking great. As you approach, trying to get in, on the steps you see 5 individuals attempting to hack down the door.
Uh-oh.
And that's where we'll pick it up next week.
God damn it.
Guys, you want to know a secret? I was never gonna fucking play Arlen. That guy's an asshole.
Thank God that you are not an asshole.
Oh my god, we can kill Arlen.
We can
Oh my
kill
God,
Arlen,
hell yeah.
guys.
Tell-
We can
don't tell
get rid
us.
of him.
Oh no.
Damn, now I really wish I would have gone sooner, because I was gonna shoot Arlen's hand.
Axel, you did a really nice job on the Arlen nameplate. Can I change it to Rat though, please?
Yes. I was gonna work on the monster ones, but again, I was not given any information as to what was happening with the monster ones. So I'm like, okay, let me just get the player ones real quick. And then as soon as it gets a little bit closer to when we get the monsters characters, I can go through if someone has a name change, I can change it, all that fun stuff. Bitch.
Yo,
You could have actually warned me, so now I have to speed
No,
run
I
the other ones.
I'm sorry, I couldn't. And so you don't really need to change anything other than the race.
Well, also,
Raise and
from looking
Rat.
on your stream, I've noticed there's some issues that make it a little bit hard to read, so I'm gonna make some adjustments to make it easier to read.
Gotcha. Oh, I also deleted the wrong one.
I just went back to
You
correct
deleted
changelings.
You deleted mine after all I've done for you. Oh my god. I'm kidding.
Well, okay, so it was because you switched places technically with Colin, so I was like, oh, fuck, I
I
need to get rid
know.
of him. Sorry.
I know.
You just went back to
Listen.
correct the spelling of changeling, and now you need to change them all again.
I was sitting there like, oh,
Sorry.
fucking hell. God damn it. I'm really going to make that happen. I felt bad, but I'm like, I can't ruin the surprise.
Ugh.
he opened the box, and so he came.
So what do we do with the old ones now?
Okay.
We just-
Wow. okay.
Okay.
Hang on to him for now. I do
There's
have
no saying
plans.
they won't come back.
Yeah,
Right.
and I do have plans. Make sure this is going to be just in relation to everything. Just make sure you check your character sheet before each session. Give it
Make
a
sure you
little look
level him
over.
up as well. Make sure you level him up both.
Can you ask Edward if he has any
So we
relation?
play with the
no
new ones
relation.
then.
So here's the. I want to play a grung now. They look so cute and menacing. I like them.
Next
They're
time.
silly.
They are canonically the world's worst slavers. Fun fact.
Canonically,
I did
but
not know that.
You
do background
realize
research, just like the fucking
bad-
hovel.
The worst of your ways, the worst of your kind's ways, and you've grown. You've learned.
Yeah, you've learned.
See,
You
I was-
understand
I was
being a
No, no,
gnome
no.
now?
Here's what he said. He
on
said
the fence
everybody
between the two
became.
different ones.
He said everybody became like the thing they hated the most. You know, they wanted to destroy. So like, technically, it's a good thing.
Yeah.
You hate Grung so much, he had to turn you into one.
Anti-slavery. Let's go.
Although, like I
Yeah.
said in the chat, officially, like, everyone in town's racist. I thought everybody was gonna be on common ground. Yo, we're all monsters now. Never mind. Everybody hates each other.
Honestly,
Imagine
makes sense to
Breeze
me.
just changed into a changeling.
That'd be
Oh,
really funny.
no.
That was actually a thought that you guys were just gonna like swap races, but then I was like, but what if I made everyone turn into monsters?
My
That's
my
a lot
theory
more fun.
kind of
It's-
right on was like something to do with lycanthrope, silly goofy things.
I'm glad I stuck with my
Hey,
with my
I was like,
idea.
Crash!
Dan.
I'm gonna cry.
The guy that
I
came out of
called
the
it.
he came out of the locket thing.
Uh-huh.
We fucking hate green patches, by the way.
What color?
that who
He's
that is?
green, right? He's green.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
green
Yep.
patches. We found fucking green
Yeah.
patches.
So Maroon was the one that you guys
Patches-
didn't actually
Patches
meet.
less fun, brother.
Sid met the Maroon
I
one.
cannot.
You all
believe
met
I'm
the
saying
purple
this.
one, and you all actually no, you all don't remember
Dew met
meeting
the
the
green
green
one.
one. Dew
Dew
get
met the
the-
green
yeah,
one.
Dew is the only one who met the green one.
The heck if I know. Swan's in heaven.
Yeah, says do.
So
I can't even remember what Perry's doing. It was so long ago.
Living his life.
Her- Rise is being gay, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rise
very
got
much.
married.
I mean, it's
I
only
I think
been
I'd
Being
save
gay.
that.
keep in
They've
mind
Rise
it's
been on
is
a
only
being
been
murderous
gay.
rampage.
it's only been 27
What,
years.
27
30
years.
Yeah, it's
So,
not even
like-
been 30 years yet.
So they're still kicking. Sid's
Terry's
terrorizing the
ratting
coast.
around. Terry's just rat.
I
What did
think
Marcus become? Did he
From
just
memory, what I
fuck off?
said. I think so.
I think.
I think from memory, from what I said, like Perry went to go see his family and then decided to join the Feywild.
That sounds
Wasn't it?
right.
Marcus has become some
that sounds
Sanji
alright. I
from
think so.
One Piece type shit, where he just like is a Michelin star chef on a boat. I think that's what Marcus is doing.
That tracks.
Yeah. Oh boy, guys, I'm so glad that you didn't like Arlen off the jump. It would have been harder if you liked him.
Hey, listen, I didn't like him. I didn't hate him either, though. I think let's just make that clear. He had the big buck. That's what I was after.
You don't know that.
Well, yeah, true. Maybe he's just broke.
Yeah, you
broke
don't know
boy.
whether he was actually going to pay you in the end or not. You know.
He said he had cash. You know what? When he like flooped away, he should have maybe like dropped a bill, like a couple gold coins. Would have been cool.
Yeah, I should have been like, oh, I'm never gonna play this character ever again. Here's 100 gold.
From
Should do
chat,
that next time you work with Dan on something. You're like, so hypothetically, how much gold would this guy have?
to be fair, I also didn't give him the option because I just took over right away.
True. You did
From
do that.
chat, thanks Dan for a good game, but Miles will never be a monster. They are way too nice.
I mean,
That's why they're
fair,
bird.
but
Good-
That's
Good
why I'm a
fucking
bird.
try,
Okay.
Axel.
Ugh.
Axel,
Yeah.
more like
Oh.
asshole. Just kidding. Would never be mean.
What I don't think I have a mean bone in my body. I
See-
don't think I can actually do it.
Being a
Koi
humanoid
say
creature,
nothing. Koi, shush.
being a
I'm
humanoid creature just
specifically
brings so
thinking
much.
about a certain job that you do where you are literally paid to be mean.
That's different.
That's different. I scare people. That's not being mean. I just make
Right,
people
we
shit
don't
their
need to
pants.
know about Axel's ASMR channels.
I make people shit their
No,
pants
no,
out
no.
of fear.
It's ASMR channels.
Oh my.
That's it for me, everyone. I'll be here
Bad joke.
next week.
No, Dan,
Not
we're here
tomorrow.